Starting now.
Here we go. Literally, we just keep it going. But so they gutted the car. They took all its shit.
Yeah,
They leave the tires.
probably yeah.
Yeah.
Left the tires. I'm surprised they did. They could have put it on blocks.
They really could have.
Yeah, it was nuts. He was like, bro. He hung up the phone, and because all you heard was on the phone, he was like, they took the catalytic converter, and I'm like, damn, like the shop messed up. And he's like, hangs up the phone. He's like, yeah. He's like, my father-in-law parked on the side of the road on 75 because his shit broke down, and he was like, came back the next day. Everything was gone, and they cut out the catalytic converter through the floor. I was
This is fucked.
Something
oh
else.
my god.
My friend, he was in high school, and he had a green Camry, like 97 or something. So like it wasn't like the best car, and it was literally parked outside of his house. And so like to this day, the story is it was parked out there, and because it broke down, he's just leaving it out like outside, like the front of his house.
Right.
Like a decent little neighborhood, like a lot better than mine. And he just woke up the next day and the transmission was gone. And so I don't know if he was fucking with us and like he fucked up and didn't want to like admit it, but he woke up and the transmission was gone. And that's like the hardest thing to take out.
But like, why would you take a 20-year-old transmission?
Exactly.
Like,
They're just looking for anything, apparently.
right. They probably heard it sounding good. When
They're like, dang.
They're like, oh, it's Toyota. That thing's
It's Toyota,
intact.
bro. It got at least 12 more years on it.
Exactly. They do though.
It does.
They really do.
Bro, Toyota's the best car to ever get in your entire life.
Because my Corolla right now is I think it might be older than me, but it's still going.
It's
still
probably
going.
Strong. You can probably drive it across the nation in that and be cool.
Hey, we've been going back to Nashville and back.
Yeah.
It just
it's gonna go.
it doesn't care.
It does.
Keeps going.
The smoothest car I ever been in. My cousin had like a 2002 Camry, and it was to this day, bro. It's the smoothest car I've ever been in. And his Avalon he had an Avalon that was like a 2003.
Yeah.
And these was like, bro, we was driving these like 2016, and then the last one was like, like 2 years ago, bro. And it's the two smoothest cars I ever been in.
They're out there coasting. No, my friend had I shit you not. I think this was the smoothest car I've ever been in. It was like a 99 Buick. Bro, it was so smooth. But I don't know if it's because the cushions on the car were like that thick, and you're just riding the bumps or whatever.
Right.
But that thing was smooth. It smelled like shit, but it was going. Like it was legit doing its thing.
Old cars, bro.
Exactly.
If it keeps going, it's going. Oh my goodness, it's gonna last.
No reason to give it up.
No.
Unless you can.
Facts. Unless you can, or unless it gets totaled.
Because your car right now looks nice.
Oh, thank you.
And it matches the fit, all black.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But no, I got that because I had a nicer whip, and then the electronics went out on it, and then it was right after the warranty, so it was like it was gonna cost me basically the car's worth.
Yeah.
To replace electronics, and then I was driving like my older truck, and that was like the family wheel for a minute. And then this girl, bro, I was riding, like, I was getting ready to turn left. You know where Cookout is? Like,
yep.
So, like, Starbucks. I was getting ready to turn left and go get Starbucks. Literally, I was going to get Starbucks for my girl. I was like, going to do a good deed. And this girl, you're not supposed to turn left out of Cookout.
No,
she
you're not.
Comes out, and I'm
no
in
good.
the middle lane, about to turn left. And she just comes out. I promise to God, like, when I seen her, I was like, there's no way she's going to keep going. Like, it was obvious. Like,
yeah.
Like, yeah, bro, I was like, I watched her do it.
Yeah.
And then she hit my car, like, fishtailed, and, like, almost went into oncoming traffic and, like, hit this truck.
When was that?
It was, like,
I don't think I know about that.
A year ago, probably, like, a year and a half, something like that. It was, like, before COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was terrible, bro.
Damn.
I was so pissed.
What was the first thing? What was the first thing you did when you got out?
Oh, bro, it was funny because like some people I knew was in the car, like was in some cars back, and I got out, bro, and I like slammed the door, and I came around the corner, and I was like, "What the fuck were you looking at?" I was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?" Because like, don't get me wrong, like a wreck, like I don't know, people have hit me a few times, and I don't care, but like that shit was so stupid, and I like watched her come, I was like, she's about to hit me. Then I was like, oh my God, she's really about to hit me. The dudes, they drove up and they was like, bro, if you need us, like, you could call us. Like, we seen it. They was like, and then you got out. They was like, you was pissed.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Had some witnesses.
Yeah, some witnesses. Hella people pulled over. They were like, we saw that stupid shit. Just pulled off. I was like, oh, great.
Did you know the girl, though?
No, her whip was, oh my God, bro. Her whip was tore up. But, like, she had to have hit the gas. She had to have been trying to just, like, get home or something, bro, because she was flying. It was crazy.
She's hungry, bro.
Hungry as hell.
She's door dashing or something.
Facts. She was something
I gotta get this order there. Shit.
Yeah.
I gotta get these quesadillas.
And I didn't have my seatbelt on. I thought the car was gonna flip. That was the worst part. Was like, cause I was like pushing up against the door, cause I was like, damn. I was like, if the car flips and I go out the window, I was like, it's over.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
I was like, I don't got enough music out to blow up off of this.
He was a legend. He was a legend. We all saw it.
There's
we
not
all
enough
saw
music
it.
out for that. I need like 3 albums out, and then I could die. Also, flipping a car or something.
Yeah.
Then you go up.
Then you go way up. Everybody's eating except for you.
Fact.
That's just how it is.
Your family don't see no bread.
Yeah. I was gonna say though, because I think the last time we saw each other was the remix photo shoot in my sister's bedroom on some do-it-yourself shit.
Yeah.
And then that was before you had the baby.
Yeah.
And now you got a baby.
Yeah, I got a whole kid, man.
Whole life
what's
out
going
there.
on?
A whole life. Yeah, no, I mean,
Hold on. What was the line? What was the line? You remember the line? Put life inside my girl. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, from that. That's from
Ball Today.
Yeah, Ball Today. Yeah.
What was the line? Okay.
I think it's something about like put life inside my chick or something. But I was like, that's such a flex. That's such a. That's.
I think that's trying to hurt me.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not Ball Day. Maybe it's trying to hurt me. Yeah.
Wait, I don't know. I mentioned it in both, but I think it's
I think it might be trying to hurt me
put
if I
life
remember.
inside my chick. Now you can get chalked about her.
Yeah.
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 Which one was that? That was trying to hurt me?
Yeah, I think that was trying to hurt me.
Okay.
It might have been Ball Today. You might be right, but
Either way, I like the line and I fuck with Ball Today. That's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to get to that.
Yeah, that song's pretty good. I forget where we were, but Wes was like, "Oh, we gotta listen to that."
No, we were driving back from Cincinnati because we went there to visit our Austin, our producer's grandfather's house.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're driving back from that. I was like, we gotta play this shit real quick. Hold on.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah, it
bro.
was
I
tight.
literally did that like I think like, bro, I did it like a couple weeks after she found out she was pregnant. So did trying to hurt me. So like, I remember like when we was about to drop trying to hurt me. Like I had the video planned, and I had like everything planned to drop, and like stuff had to get moved back. But like it was moving closer up to like the delivery date. Yeah. And I was like, bruh, I can't drop the song saying I'm about to have a baby after I have the baby.
Yeah.
I was like,
that makes a lot of sense.
I was like, bro, I can't. And my sister, she was like,
That's
you
the
can't
biggest
drop
deadline.
the song before you drop the baby.
Yeah.
Like, but my fault. Other way. She was like, you can't drop the baby before you drop the song.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know. But yeah, both of them was recorded like 2 weeks after, bro. I was feeling crazy. I was feeling great. Like,
inspired.
I'm about to have a kid. Yeah. Like, went to the studio and just started talking like I had a kid my whole life.
Got that
feel like
kid
that's
wisdom.
Right.
As soon as a kid hits.
As soon as a kid hits you, you feel completely different. Yeah, it's crazy though, man.
You feel different though?
No, really. It's
like
the first.
legit?
Like, you know how like your birthday, everybody be like,
Yeah.
like, you feel older, like, and you be like, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's the first time ever, bro. Like, as soon as she was like, I'm pregnant, like, as soon as like I was like, you probably pregnant. She was like, I'm pregnant, and then we was like, damn. And it was like immediately, like, it wasn't like frustration or nothing. It was just like, damn, like whatever needs to be gathered up and gotten together, we need to get that shit together now. And then first time you see the baby, it's like you really just be like, damn, like 90% of the shit I thought mattered in my entire life does not matter, and now I gotta make up for it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like a surreal it's like a surreal eye opening experience that's like deeper than just like, oh, I figured out how to do this. It's like, bruh, not only did I figure out what I need to do, but like everything that I've been doing was pointless.
Yeah.
Like real shit. Like it's kind of messed up, but at the same time, it's like I know now why like a lot of dudes like they kind of just do better and become more successful. Like if they have a kid, like it's like that drive.
Yeah.
But it's really just it's not even really an extra gear. It's really just like an elimination of BS.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're just like, damn, I can't do that. Like I got to spend time with the kid. So now it's just like you either spending time with the kid or you're doing something productive. Because if you leave the kid, it got to be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the whole thing. It's like, damn, like, and it really puts everything into perspective, honestly.
Because I've had pregnancy scares, and my reaction was not, what do we need to do? It was, what do I need to do for this not to happen?
Well,
like, I was just like,
well, it's like really,
exactly
it's my
though.
girlfriend,
Exactly
so
though.
like it's way different. Yeah, if it was just a random chick,
I was stressed, bro. I was stressed. Hold on, I don't think I need to turn this up just a little bit.
Yep.
But I was stressed.
No, 100%, bro.
But for the right person, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's time to go.
If it was a different girl, if it was a different girl, if it was a random girl, my response would have been way different.
Oh yeah.
In a way that probably like politically somebody would probably got on me for what I would have said. Like really though,
That's
like
what I was
like,
implying to.
Yeah, it's just kind of like I definitely would have, instead of being like, all right, what do we need to do? I would have been like, I know exactly what we need to do.
And I got the money.
The money is ready.
Just saving for this.
My little safety vault is ready.
Yeah,
that's funny.
But weirdly enough, I had because exactly what you're saying, like having someone to fight for that you are obligated to fight for, not only just because like socially like you need to be there for them, but just like internally like you want to be there for them. It's like almost weirdly enough, I've contemplated like almost like wanting to have a kid, not because I want a kid or I want a kid with someone, but just because having a kid would like instantly get me that mindset that like I feel like would take me to the next level.
Yeah.
Which you can get that mindset without it, but like every now and then I'll have like a passing thought like, dang, I feel like I could step it up if I had a kid, because I would have to step it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Almost kind of like you know, you fight harder for someone else than you would you.
Nah, it's real.
But I wouldn't go out and have a kid just for that.
Yeah. But I would say that you could easily find it in yourself, because like the feeling isn't really external. Like it's not like coming from her as much as it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like, damn, like you really realize that you can't do shit for nobody unless you're good. Like, so it's like, damn, and it also is like, damn, I could have realized this a long time ago. So like, really, you just gotta kind of be like really, it's great advice to just be like, damn, I really can't do nothing for anybody unless I can do everything for me, because it makes it so much easier. Like, if you're trying to pick up the pieces, then you can't have no girlfriend, bro. You can't like,
Nothing.
bro. You can't support family that call you. Like, you can't.
You
do
can't
shit.
go out to eat.
You can't. Yeah, you can't go out to eat.
Go to Kings
bro.
Island.
You can't do
Like, you can't do
shit.
nothing.
Yeah, at all. So that part is definitely it's really all it is. Really, it's just like, bro, like myself. Like, I just gotta get me right. If I get me right, not only is my life easier, but like everyone who needs anything from me, it's way easier for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of going through a situation like that 2 years ago, where I was trying to help somebody, but like helping them was hurting me, and so then it was like I had to learn it real quick that like, first off, you can't help them if they don't want to be helped, but then also, you know, because I would have given my life to make sure that this person was okay, and like the drop of a dime, I was there anytime that person needed me, but trying to help someone that didn't want to be helped, I was hurting me. So then like I'd try and help, I wouldn't succeed, it'd be hurting me.
Yeah.
So then like I'm not good, and then they don't want to be helped in the first place. So then it was just like a cycle of like this ain't working,
Right.
this ain't going good.
Yeah.
But then after that, I was like, like the lesson I was learning was like, if you know how to help, you can help. But obviously, like I was in the position to help, they didn't want to be helped, and then you gotta take care of you.
Right.
Because as soon as I started take care of me, I kind of saw the situation a little better, and I was like, oh, maybe I don't need to do this. I need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little step back, make sure I was fine, and then I didn't cut my hair for like a year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad, but we're good now. We're learning.
Yeah, you got to.
Moving.
That shit's
Moving,
crazy. You
moving.
really can hurt yourself doing that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's weird, but and then it's almost like you don't even understand. Like, damn, if I wait like 5 years, it don't matter. Like, if you put all your energy into yourself for 5 years, it don't matter who's in what situation. You probably could get them out of it if you've done the last 5 years, giving it all to yourself.
Yeah.
Because you done built up so much without giving here and there.
Yep.
That like you could just be like, oh, bro, I got an abundance of shit to give to anybody. Like, it don't matter at this point. You could help.
Yep.
You could give a homeless person a new life.
You really
For
could.
real.
No, you really could.
Just because you're now there and you don't have to worry about it. But if
Yeah.
you're trying to do it while you build, it's like taking building blocks, bro. Everything you got is a building block. You can't take the base out before you know what I mean? Before the crib's built. Like,
it's almost like the best way to help someone is help you. Because I mean, like,
yeah, for real.
to become a doctor, you gotta learn how to be a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta learn. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
To like go up.
Yep.
So yeah, for sure.
Yep.
But when's the next song coming out?
All right.
Or you don't have to say.
I want you to answer first.
Next month.
Same.
Okay.
Also same.
Yeah. Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all
Okay.
three on that next month. So.
Okay, cool.
What's the vibe?
The vibe is like kind of like a little streety, but we got like this little kid in the music video. Like, I've been lacking on music videos.
I've been lacking too.
Yeah, it's
Feel
I mean
that.
it's the hardest thing to do, honestly.
The most costly, and then it's like, do I have the money to promote it, even if I do it good? Because if you just post it, it's still gonna get 5 views. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta.
Off camera, I'm gonna holler at you because the only reason that I'm pursuing the videos is because I figured it out. But off camera, I'm gonna talk.
Okay.
Can't give up the keys. Just know I charge a good fee. I could get you right, but next month, yeah, it's kind of like streety, but not like, you know me, bro. It's not like hood, but it's kind of streety. It's about getting bread, and we got like the video, bro. Got like this little kid at a lemonade stand, like just counting
I saw
money.
pictures. I saw the
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah, and then it's gonna go like from that. It's gonna zoom in on lemonade stand, and when it zoom out, it's gonna be like this check that I'm giving.
I saw the check.
Yeah, the check is like to the order of hot girls, and
Was it Maya Monk that was holding it?
yep,
Yep.
yeah. Mine's the homie, bro. She's so cool, bro.
Mm.
I need to hit her up and get her to kick it with me. She's
I
cool as
randomly
hell.
messaged her about because I saw Tony Bean. There was like an event at the castle for. I think I'm gonna butcher the name. It was like Albert Couture or something.
Is it Albert Couture? Albert Couture? It's something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But the brand is hard.
yeah, and I was
Like, it's good clothes and it's
Mhm.
great ideas. I
Mhm.
love the brand. I need to fuck with them. Like,
because I messaged him. I messaged Maya because I was like, "Yo, what is this?" And then I saw that Tony played a little set there, and I was just like, "Yo, if like you need someone again," I was like, "I'll show up." But if I'm not fitting the vibe, like, don't even worry about it.
right?
I just want to help, and I know that's the best way I can help. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But I was like, "Dang, that's dope."
yeah, super dope. That shit, man,
And it was at the castle.
bruh. Like,
That's dope.
I don't know who bruh is. Like, I don't know if I don't think I've seen him before or anything, but like, he's doing it right. You know what I mean? Especially for like his brand, because his brand is like upscale.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bruh, oh my god, bro, it's good quality clothing. Like, you can
Yep.
just tell by looking at it, and it's all like hand stitched.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's beautiful. It's honestly it's honestly beautiful to be looking and be like, bro, this is coming out of Lexington. Like,
That's the main thing I was
bro, that's
excited
so
about.
beautiful, bro. Like, we really got. I mean, shoot, bro, we got like, first of all, we got artists in every genre coming up. We got Wild Things, which is like an urban clothing brand, it's going stupid. He's in stores across the nation. He's from Winburn, right over here.
Let's go.
Yeah, and then we got the Albert. Don't want to mispronounce it.
Right. Mr.
Like,
Dr. Albert.
You know, Dr. Albert. He's right downtown. Like,
respect.
yeah. I mean, like, bro,
Some
we're going
respect
up,
on it.
bro. Like, when people come now, we can be like, oh, bro, like, we can take you to this dude. He'll get you this. We can take you to this studio. We can show you this artist, and we can go get you fitted for a fucking tuxedo. Like, whatever you need, we got you. Yeah, that's what we need, bro. We just need to keep building on it. That shit was hard. That shit's hard, bro.
Yeah.
His clothes is, oh my God. And that whole event, I know you saw the videos.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
I was like, dang, that's crazy.
I was like, bro, where was my invite, bro?
That's kind of what I was leaning towards.
I was like, where was my invite?
Yeah, that's kind of.
But then when I seen the people, I was like, damn, I really don't know a lot of it. Maya was the only person that I really knew. I didn't know Tony did that. Like, them would have been the only two people that I would have known.
It's only people. I mean, I don't really know Maya that much, but I know Tony a little bit, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that shit's crazy, man. I see you fitted.
I'm trying.
You need to send him a picture right now, bro, and be like,
I know.
get me right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, let me get in there, bro.
Right.
But that's why I like talking to you, because I feel like whenever we're talking to like musicians around the city that like sing and play music with like the guitar, like they're not seeing the same stuff that we're like, they don't know about like that castle thing.
Yeah.
Like that excites us.
Yeah.
Because like we know that it's like progressive, it's leading towards something larger. Whereas like I feel like, especially recently, that's why we've been traveling a lot. Just feel like big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
And not even like numbers wise, not even like money wise, but just like idea, just concept wise, and just like progressive music making. Like, it is very traditionally country around here.
Yeah.
And it's Kentucky, you know, it's the Bible Belt, and it's conservative, and like I love what that is, but like I just know that like, you know, I want more and I want something different.
Right.
So that's why I like talking to you, because like you're doing like the same stuff, and you're excited about the same things that like we are excited about.
Yeah, 100%.
And we see the vision, like we see where it's leading towards, and we know like why it's like, I wouldn't say revolutionary, but it's like it's changing. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, you're 100% right. And it doesn't have to go away from anything, because every city has their uniqueness that makes them what they are. Like, I mean, New York, you got 5 cities in one city. You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. LA, you got like the whole like free vibe. Like, Texas and stuff, you got more of like everything's bigger. All the cities represent that. I mean, the restaurants are huge. Like, you know what I mean? The cities have wide limits. Like, Lexington is kind of like, bro, like, we got the horses. Like, and this ain't never negative, though. We got the horses. We got the basketball team. Like, we got party life. Like, we have everything. And to see these people, like, I'm glad, bro, did more formal clothing. Yeah, because like we got like a lot of people that push brands that's like streetwear. Yeah. Well, like, bruh literally took in his surroundings and was like, I'm gonna make clothes that people can wear on Derby Day. Yeah. And they can say they got it down the street. You know what I mean? Or people can go to Kingland and they can say they got this shit off the same road. Literally, if you follow Versailles Road, you're going to go to High Street and he's right downtown. You know what I mean? Like, that's like something where it's like, damn, like, bruh took everything and then he did that and then he brought in hip-hop and he mixed it up and he's basically making it what it should be, bro, which is basically just enhancing and moving forward what we already got.
That sounds dope, yeah.
Yeah, it's super hard. I mean, what we got here is beautiful, bro. I mean, you drive 20 minutes in any direction, you got some of the best scenery you'll ever see in your entire life,
you really
bro.
will. And I'm
real
take it
real
for
tall.
granted.
No,
I take it for granted.
Shit, you need to start driving. Bro, I go out there every sunny day I get. Oh my God.
But I feel like I'm always thinking like I'm always thinking like I want to go back to Colorado, or I want to go to like see the cityscape of like New York or LA or something. Yeah. But then like every time I go for like a drive after I haven't gone for a drive in a while, I'm like, damn, like this shit really is like pretty out here.
Yeah, no, this was so Sunset, bro. Oh my goodness, bro! Sunset out on driving through the hills in Kentucky is some of the most beautiful shit I've ever witnessed in my life.
Sure,
It
yeah.
really is,
Real,
though.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Everybody knows it too.
Mm.
I mean, shit. Where else have you ever heard of people literally getting high, hopping in the car,
Yep.
and just riding down one
Yeah.
road, bro, and it's an event? In
Yeah.
high school, that was the event, bro. We about
Yeah.
to go hit cut. Everyone from out of town came, and they
I
was
was
like,
doing it.
"What the fuck is cut?" It's like, bro, that's when you get high and go right on the country roads. They're like, "Yeah, right." And then you go out there, and they're like, out there like,
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, there's a horse."
Yeah.
Like you're like, "Yeah, this
Yeah.
is why we do this."
That was always like a good time.
Hell yeah.
Because I live right by the road that leads to Paris, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
So like as soon as you leave my house and like you go left, it's like all scenery, and then I go right, and then it's taking me like downtown.
Yeah.
And so like we would just ride to school or something, and just
Yeah, just hit it.
it was good.
It was so good, bro.
Blaring music.
The blaring music, kill
My
your
friends.
eardrums.
Yeah, my friend used to have I forget what they're called, but he had a lot of bass in his car, and that shit would fucking rattle. Just like obnoxious.
Yeah.
Just like
Bro,
thumping.
I kind of want to do that, bro. Like, I put a 12 in my car, in my trunk, and, like, I got, like, I think it's, like, I don't know, like, 600 watts worth in the car, and, like, all the tweeters still run. But, like, bro, I don't know, bro. It's, like, I guess my ears, maybe I'm hearing less because I keep banging music. But, bro, like, I want another 12. Like, maybe I'm tripping. Like, maybe I'm going to wake up all the kids in the neighborhood. But, like,
I mean, you probably already are.
facts, I probably already am. But, like, I feel like it'd be worth it. Like,
might.
it'd be worth it, bro. To be able to sit there and be, like, shaking because your
Your car
car's
gonna be floating off the ground from the sound,
Yeah.
levitating.
car gonna levitate.
That's your next line.
Yeah, car levitating off the 12s.
Ooh.
That's kind of hard.
Okay.
It is kind of hard.
Hey, we get 33%.
I got y'all, bro. I got you. Straight up. We got to write y'all in.
When's are you thinking about doing shows? And like this is
Yeah.
stuff that like I would ask you off.
Yeah,
I'm just asking
for sure.
because I only got you until whatever.
Yeah, but no, yeah. I want to figure it out, bro, because
Bro, I'm
to
not
do some regular
hold on,
shows
hold on,
again.
bro, 'cause
yeah.
as soon as you said I'm trying to figure it out, I was like, because I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Like you can't just do it to do it. Like
Nah.
you do have to like figure out why and then how
Mm-hmm.
and then where's it going next.
Yeah.
So I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I guess we're vets. I guess I don't know.
I
But-
feel like, and this is gonna be a quick tangent, but
No,
it's kind of like what you're talking about, and this is not even to the extent at all,
Mhm.
but kind of like a little like awakening I had recently was actually turning 24.
Yeah.
As soon as I turned 24, I felt like I was 34.
No, facts. You
And-
old.
and
Bro, I just turned 24 too. We're old as shit.
And that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like I know like we're not, but also it's like I feel like most of the people that like we look up to, we're kind of doing some big shit around 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, I think to an extent, I feel like a lot of them that come around and stay around, it's like around our age and up, and the ones in between there, I feel like it's a gap until, I mean, rare cases all the way through, of course, but I feel like there's a gap until you get to where it's like Justin Bieber, where it was like high school, like was going crazy. So I feel like that. I feel like it's kind of like you either get to our age because I mean there's a big like level of maturity that just came. Like I mean, for instance, like you felt the same way I did. Like 24 is like damn. Like 23 was cool. Like I felt old, but like 24 is like hold on, bro. Like yeah, like I got one more year and then I'm 5 years from 30.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man.
And that shit's crazy. But it's like I don't know. I feel like high school you either got such an exceptional talent that you go and the world develops you into the superstar, or like you go through rough times and then you develop yourself into your own version of a superstar. And I feel like, bro, I don't know. I feel like the people that's in between, from what I've seen, I mean, I'm normally looking at like kind of like pop and hip hop,
That's
and
what I'm looking at. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
from what I've seen, like I don't know, they kind of go and then it just kind of they fall into this category of like I used to be cold, like I used to be hard. You know what I mean? It's never really like keeps going, but then you got like Justin Bieber where it's like, bruh's still going up. And like
Still-
Drake, where it's like, bruh's still going up, and
Yeah.
they're the complete opposite. Drake was like 26, Bieber was like fucking 12.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but I don't know, bro. That
Was Drake 26 when he started putting shit out?
I think, bro,
I
he was
thought he was,
probably a
like,
little bit
18.
younger, but like he went through the Degrassi stage and shit.
That's right.
He didn't really catch real.
Because when did Forever come out? How old was he on that?
Probably like 23 or something.
Probably
Yeah, something like that. But it kind of took him a minute. You guys, I mean, shit, Lil Baby's 26, I think. He was.
I know the baby is 29.
Yeah, a lot of these I mean, shit. A lot of these motherfuckers is old. You also got the chance to like just have some shit that nobody else has. Like for instance, like my greatest example is Young Dolph is like 30 something, but like
I didn't know
he's
that.
so hard and
I know that.
he's completely independent and he obviously has done some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So it's like damn, like he's doing something nobody else has done.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that
He
old.
got it. Yeah, he's like 30 something.
There's a
bro.
song with him and Megan Thee Stallion that I listen to a lot.
Bruh, he's hard. But yeah, it's definitely like a good example of just like being old. I guess what they consider old,
Yeah.
and like it works for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because this might be completely wrong, but I swear I heard something somewhere that Jay-Z didn't start rapping and like for himself until he's a little bit older.
Jay-Z's old, bro.
But I heard he didn't start rapping for himself because I know he's doing stuff behind the scenes, but he didn't start doing stuff up front until he's like late 20s or something.
No, I'm pretty sure you're
That's
right.
what I heard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right, bro. Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure that like all of his stuff, like debut album, and from there on, I'm pretty sure it was like his upper 20s, which is good to know, honestly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's good to see people still coming out like and still having success at a age that's above like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because I feel like it's good to hear that because then it makes you believe you can do it.
yeah,
But then also it's kind of like you could still do it because it's like the premise of the music industry is like do people like you? Like, are you selling? Are you hitting people's hearts? And it's like
right.
there's not an age or a limit on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone wants to think, and majority speaking, statistically speaking, if we're looking at the history, like it is like younger, and then you hit the hearts of millions, and then like as you go up, you keep them with you.
Right.
But it's like in anything, like never limit yourself. And that's kind of how I like to see it. Like even if I'm 30, like still got to go as hard as like if you were like 16, you had like Scooter Braun looking at you. You know what I mean? So, but that was just a quick tangent I wanted to get to because when I turned 24, I was like, fuck, I'm 24. I'm not where I want to be. I'm progressing. But I honestly, when I was like 18 or 19, I was like, once I turned, I was like, if I get to 20, like by the time I'm 24, like it's about to be nuts.
Yeah.
And now I'm 24 and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel you. I remember I gave myself like a 2-year limit, and I was like, bro, I sat down, bro. I said, God, I said, 2 years. If I'm not seeing nothing in 2 years, I think I was like 21. If I'm not seeing nothing in 2 years, like I'll call it quits. Like I'll pursue something else. And then like I got hit up by like some homies of mine, like I've talked to you about, like Tom, and like they just hit me up, was like, yo, like we want to sign you, like we want to just back you with bread. And I was like, okay, that's beautiful. That's the sign I needed. Well, then like what I've learned since then was kind of just like the stuff that I'm able to do and the ways that I can contribute to the passion, like without being this shit that like everyone feels like you're supposed to be. Cause like to be honest, like I know way more people who listen to Party Next Door than they listen to 90% of the motherfuckers that R&B that we see in our face every day. Party Next Door is behind the scenes, bro. He's just writing for everybody. You look up his credits and it's ridiculous. He's an R&B genius. You know what I mean? His contribute to the game. Like, it's got to be crazy for him to sit back and be like, not only is my shit going up, but like I'm able to chill. I'm everything that I wanted to be. And if I dropped a tour date right now, it would go up crazy. And I haven't dropped music in a minute. You know what I mean? And yeah, of course, he dropped an album like kind of recently, like through COVID, I think. But like before that, it had been a minute. He's on everyone's music though. Like he's Rihanna. He's one of Rihanna's top writers. Like it's just stuff to where it's like, damn. Like as you get older, you start to realize that like maybe you didn't make it because like maybe you didn't make it yet because like you needed more time to develop. And it's like, damn, like maybe you weren't given all the opportunities because you would have wasted them. And like you know you would have wasted them. Like your mind is not one that could sit there and be like someone who like, I mean, let's be real. A lot of dudes like they go up and then they are owned by the label or they're owned by their fans. And like if you are the type of person that wouldn't be comfortable with that, then the rougher road is probably the one for you for real. To learn yourself and make sure that from here on out everything that you do is what you wanted to do instead of just like blowing up quick. Being in the limelight and like missing out on like what you really could have been, which is like someone who touches everybody. Instead, you're kind of somebody that just is what you feel like everybody wants to hear and all that. You know what I mean? It's really weird, but like at the same time, like the older I got, like the more I was in it, like the more I'm just like, bro, like I could easily like be a writer and like find my way that way and then pop out or like just be a studio personnel that knows people and then pop out. And then you just stack connections through that. And then you're looking at a way better road. And you're like, damn, like I'm in way more control than I would have been when I was 18 or, you know, whenever it was. Like when I was 21 and everybody thought I was good as fuck. And I was like, where's my fucking deal? But I didn't realize I was from Lexington, which is smaller. You know, I didn't realize any of the shit that I see today when I'm like looking in the mirror. I'm like, all right, bro, you like after you brush your teeth, bro, like you got to check in on this. You do this, do this, do this. And make sure you hit up these people because if you don't, they're not going to hit you up. And just shit that you don't realize, you know what I mean? But that puts you in more control of your future than like waking up and being like, fuck, I'm 21. I just got a legal license to drink. Like, fuck it. I'm out here turned and I do shows. Like, you might miss out on hella shit that way. You might live like a real empty life, low key.
That's kind of what I was seeing. So Justin Bieber put out his documentary of why, kind of like why he went through like the phase that he did, and he was a lot of partying, a lot of money, 18, 19, 17. Just like he had like pill addiction, drinking lean a lot and stuff. So he was just like going through the whole thing. And it was funny. I watched the video, watched his documentary. And so like growing up, I'd always like wanted to be something like that, like of that caliber. And then the whole time that he was this thing that I wanted to be was whenever he was at his worst. And so when I saw the documentary, I was like, fuck, like I would have never wanted that. And then also like the whole time that I was like idolizing what he was doing was when he had like the worst life and wanted like to die. And so I was like, bro, all this stuff could be a front. And so then since you never know what someone's going through, you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, it's like you can never judge anybody and all you can do is just work and do your thing because like I was idolizing the work, but he wanted to die. You know what I mean? So it's like
craziness. You
just never know.
You never know what the give was for the taking, honestly. It's craziness, bro. But that's like, I mean, shit, it's part of just like not being ready for it, bro. Like, you can't expect, bro, like, naturally, as a man, you don't really, most of us don't really come to our full understanding of who we are until we're like 23, like 24. And that's just from conversations that you just have with dudes just across however you come in contact with them. As you grow, you start to get to 22, 23, 24, and now everyone doesn't really give a fuck about being turned that much no more. And we're trying to figure out what the hell we gonna do.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You got motherfuckers who's like done went through hella school and they're about to like go get their doctorates, but they're like not even knowing if that's what they want to be. You know what I mean? It's like that age is like, damn, like that getting to that age is critical. So I couldn't imagine being the guy everywhere. Because I mean,
across the planet,
bro. Like we're here, and you know we kind of understand what it's like on a very, very small scale. Because like I mean, you can't go to the mall without seeing 10 people you know. It's just a fact. But like, imagine like, not only can you not go to the mall, but like you can't go anywhere across the nation, and you're 18, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. Like everywhere you go, there's some girl wanting to do whatever for you. Like, bro, that's nuts, bro. Like, it's really nuts to go through that, and like you didn't even get that shit out your system yet. Like, by the time you're going through it on a crazy high level. That's dangerous.
And everybody's watching you.
And everybody's watching you.
Because it's crazy. Because like once you get to that level, like I'll see different like little like articles or like just something random, like a news post or something, and it'll be like so and so texted so and so, and I'm like, that's nuts.
That shit's crazy.
You know what I mean? Because when you actually think about it, it's like me like calling you, like.
Right.
Could be on the news.
Yeah.
And like it's just us just talking.
No, this fucking link up with like, bruh, like if we both was famous, bruh, this link up would like break the internet. Like, bruh, it'd be like Wesley, Saylor, and Corio get together and have a podcast and they talk and they would have highlights of just the bullshit we say.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
Like legit.
The shit about the car would be like, it would be like they talk about Cadillac converter getting stolen out of the car, and everybody would be like, oh shit, like did you see
Wesley
that?
lives in a bad neighborhood.
Right. Like bro, like
let's take it out of context.
Bro, yeah, facts. Like real shit, bro. They, like, and it would go crazy. Like I couldn't imagine that, and not having the understanding of the world yet. I mean, your brain's not even fully fucking developed yet.
Yeah. I think the crazy thing that. When I was watching, I had the epiphany was whenever he was saying, so obviously I was idolizing it, but he was having a terrible time. But then I think the biggest thing was he said he was so young, playing all these shows, had all this affection, but then he was having family problems, and then he didn't know if love was him like, him talking to his mom, or if love was being on stage and hearing the crowd.
Yeah.
Like he didn't know what like.
Oh my
just
god.
like you know what
bro.
I mean? Like
that's
just like
confusion, bro. That's
almost
crazy.
Scary, yeah.
That's scary as hell.
Super.
Oh my goodness.
But getting back to why we had the tangent on the me turning 24 and our epiphanies was playing shows.
Yeah.
And you say you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah. So, I mean,
and as much as you want to say right now, because we can obviously dive in a little deeper off.
Oh yeah. I mean, we can say whatever right now. I mean, it's just figuring it out. I mean, I done here in the city, like I've done shit in front of 20 people. Yep. I've done shit in front of like 500 people.
Yep.
And
me and you did 200 together.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. And that was early. That was in the early days too.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't know, bro. At this point, like I wanted to make sense, like, and I don't give a fuck about, like, a lot of motherfuckers be like, I need to be paid at this point. Like, no, it needs to be the right setting with the right amount of people that want to be like, who the hell is that?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's like, people gonna have that anyway, and the more you play, the more you get to touch someone who's like one of those people that you might could bring on as part of your fan base. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, at this point in the game, I want to maximize it.
Yep.
Plain and simple. If I want to touch hella people, bro, I can just promote my fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
And a video of me talking like this. And now you get to know my personality. You get to see my face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't even got to leave the crib.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't even got to fucking leave the house. The game's different now.
Yeah.
Doing a show, we really, like, it's really something that you just got to kind of just figure out. But I will say, like, I think it'll be figured out
Mm-hmm.
with all the advancement and the development going on within the city. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's bound to be figured out.
Mm-hmm. Because
For
right now, the
sure.
way I'm seeing it is like, so I have like a 3-step structure to what I'm doing. Because every 2 months I want to put out a new song. Because that's just how I'm structuring it. And so everything starts from like the song and the single, and then from there it's like content, ads, promotion, and then the third step is after you have the good song, you got the good promotion around the song. So then you have analytics on where people are listening after trying to expand that as much as you can. And then from those analytics, you see who's listening in what city, and then
Right.
go to that city and play that show.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, it goes into more detail than that. But it's like, like who's popping in that city, because then I want to do a show with them.
Right.
And then, if they help me out in that city, I want to come back and help them out in my city.
Right.
And then there's a thing that I'm looking into about buying on the tours. You can pay like to be on the tour, but then if you're dope and like you have good merch, like you can make more money than what you paid on to get on the tour with.
Right. Yeah.
But even just like more than that, just like actually playing in front of people that are receptive of new music, because some people aren't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's true. And I mean, there's also like, there's so many different ways you could look at it. You could also look at it to where like, damn, I would much rather have like crowds full of people that just want to see me and have been
Yep.
waiting to see me
Yep.
for a while. And that can build up too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You do a solo show, because I mean, a lot of times we do shows and we're teaming up with 5 and 6 people.
Yep.
And showcases, don't get me wrong, it can benefit, but personally, I feel like more than anything, it hurts you. Because if you're not in the right spot, which we've never known which slot is the right slot ever.
Yeah.
If you're not in the right slot, like, you wasted your time, honestly. Everyone was either too drunk, fed up with what they've been hearing, wasn't drunk enough to pay attention to you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you never know, bro.
You never know.
Nobody was there yet. Like, you never fucking know what's gonna happen when, bro. So it's like, the only way to eliminate that in my mind is to like put together some shit that's dope in an environment where everyone feels comfortable, where you can just go be yourself in front of who really wants to see you. But then it's like, I gotta figure out when the right date. You know what I mean? And the right venue, and there's a lot that goes into it. But sometimes you also might be overthinking that shit too. I be thinking that all the time. I literally be like, am I overthinking everything?
Because right now what we're doing is like, cause we're still doing like our solo stuff. So I got my loop pedal. He's got him. He's getting his band, and so we'll go out and like we'll do. Cause I play gigs and there's shows, and gigs aren't shows, and shows aren't gigs.
Facts, yeah.
Because whenever I do a gig, it's like, I can show up to anywhere with a guitar in Kentucky and play to like a restaurant. And they'll pay me like a flat fee of like, 75 or like 100 an hour, which is totally fine. And I know I'm not going there to play a show. Like I know I'm playing to families. I'm playing to people that are, coming. They got coupons. You know what I mean? So like
they're trying to get a steak down. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like they're waiting on, Granny Velma. She's running behind late. I'm up there singing my heart out.
Right.
But so those are gigs. That's for quick cash, because right now I don't have any other job except for music. And so I got the quick cash on the gigs, and then the shows are things that get planned out a little bit later. I usually never promote the gigs, but I always promote the shows, because I don't want someone showing up to like some restaurant and then thinking like it's about to be some crazy shit, but it's like I still sound great, but like it's playing a restaurant.
No, facts. Yeah.
So that's why I'm always promoting the shows, because I'm like, if I'm playing a show, I put time into it, I put money into it, spot, thought about timing, and it's gonna be dope, and you're gonna want to come back, because it's supposed to be a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of ordering half off apps, a little soup and salad, free breadsticks. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know.
Right.
Them
No,
half
it's
off
true.
apps, man, they'll get you.
I know.
They will,
shit,
bro.
They get me. They get me every time.
And then real quick, what time do you have to head out?
Like 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to ask real quick.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't know. What about you? What you been thinking about it? Like, you
As
been
far as
doing the show? Like, you been thinking about planning some or?
hmm
Yeah.
we're thinking about, because also, thinking about demographics and stuff, and so like, it wouldn't make sense for Wesley Saylor to play a show with like a bluegrass person,
Right.
just because like, I don't want to put anyone into a box, but it's like usually if you like Harry Styles, you more than likely probably like what Justin Bieber too. Like,
Yeah.
it's all kind
No,
of in
true.
that realm, and so trying to play, having different hats on and having to have different hats on. I'm the artist, but I also got to be realistic when looking at like the stats, and
Yeah.
actually looking at the facts. And so just trying to play shows with people that do similar music, but not so similar to where they're gonna be like, oh, they sound alike. But it's gonna
Right.
be like, since I do pop, I might do a little pop rock with him,
Right.
or I might do, a little bit of like, uh, I don't know, like some indie pop rock or something, or
Right.
just something that's kind of like in that realm of just like what like might be a good shared audience. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
For sure.
And just keeping that in mind whenever I'm trying to book, because right now we're trying to do something with the Burl, and we're trying to get some pop bands in on it with us.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just trying to maximize, just
Yeah.
like you were saying, trying to
Nah.
maximize who I'm playing the show with, when I'm playing the show. Got to make sure it's a weekend that nobody is, because we just did a show last weekend in Richmond, and we didn't promote it a bunch. It was kind of just like showing up just to like test the market in Richmond to see what's going on. But it was Father's Day, so then
Yeah.
no one showed up.
Right.
Well, they still paid us a little bit, but it was just because I mean Wesley Saylor right now isn't gonna beat a Father's Day dinner,
Yeah. No, facts.
but Ariana Grande might.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
just you gotta play the cards right at the stage that you're at. But also looking at different incentives to get people to come to shows. Because I remember the last time we did a show, I had like free free T-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
and then just more incentives, just incentives to get people out, but not in like a gimmicky way. Making people feel comfortable, just like you were saying, getting the right environment.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to, book a honky tonk, and then because
Right.
I played one and they weren't fucking with it. They were not fucking with it. I remember I was playing this honky tonk in Richmond, and I didn't know it was a honky tonk. And I remember I was out there doing my thing because I got like the loop pedal going. I'm just doing my thing, and then I just remember in like the corner of my ear, I heard out to the right because like I play the guitar real like almost kind of like I got like a beat going.
Yeah.
And generic or like typically speaking, when it comes to like country or bluegrass, it's very like strummed out,
Right.
very picking. I just remember I heard to the right, this guy was like, "Man, this kid can't play for shit." and then I was in my head, I was like, "I know some fucker ain't talking to me," because he can get up here and try. So,
Right.
but I figured it was just because of the style, and it was the style. Like that was exactly what I knew. I was like,
Yeah.
just not the right spot. But I feel like I'm missing something because all these are fairly like generic ideas. I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, just on like the big scale, just trying to figure it out because it's more than just playing a show.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just playing a show,
Yeah, for sure. And like,
and it's more than just putting out a song.
yeah, 100%. Your market, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Your market is everything. I mean, it's like you don't want to overthink it, but at the same time, like if the wrong person hears your shit because you mismarketed,
Yep.
then like they're literally like, think about how many people you done heard say, "Bro, I fucking hate country music," or "Bro, I fucking hate hip hop,"
Yeah, yeah.
or
Yeah.
"Bro, I fucking hate pop."
Hate metal.
Yeah, literally,
it all
they
time.
just go like, we've heard it all. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, if your shit gets in front of that one person who like, cause you gotta think they're the listeners, bro. They don't like. That's the only thing is like, I will say like, the craziest part is like, once you become an artist, like, and not just an artist that just kind of stays in one dimension. Like, you want to be an artist that can give a full show where it's like, I can make you love somebody. I can make you miss somebody. I can make you hype. I can, you know what I mean? You want to be that person.
Yeah.
Like, you start to really look into other genres like, damn, I fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't love it per se, but I understand why it is what it is. I understand why people like that artist. Like I understand why people like this band. Me personally, am I gonna play it in the car? Like probably not, but I could sit there outside and hear them perform, and I'll be rocking. I'll be able to rock with
Yeah.
it because it's not gonna be something that damages my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they hear the wrong shit and they're just like, boy, get the shit out of here,
Yeah.
bro. Turn that off, bro.
Yeah.
I hate that. Whatever it is, I hate that. And it's like if you mismark it and it becomes in front of one of those people, like, cause you know you got impressions and all this shit. You know, basically the social media is like real life. You know what I mean? You pull up to a random spot, you got so many people that is impressions.
Yep.
They seen you, they heard you, whatever.
Yeah.
But how many people really gonna view you? You know what I mean? It's like the same shit. What's your view rate?
Yep.
Well, like your view rate goes up if you promote your shit in a demographic on YouTube that's behind shit that's like your own. Well, it's also like finding a place where you perform that's like that, like your demographic, like shit, like the right area of town. Maybe like it's weird, bro. Like maybe you might perform somewhere and like the people who fuck with your music ain't never heard of that spot. But because you're an artist and you're tapped in, like you have been knowing about that shit.
Yeah.
But not everybody who fucks with you knew about it.
Yeah.
And that's like another hard thing too. Like I think a lot of people don't even realize how much time and money just gets wasted just from like your way of life now. Like, you know, everybody says your way of life changes. Well, like part of that is just like you're now open to so much more that like you will really like literally I did like my first show at the Borough, bruh, was a decent turnout. If I would have did, bruh, if I would have did that shit at like, if I would have did that shit at somewhere dead center downtown, it would have probably been double. You know how many motherfuckers hit me and was like, bro, I didn't know where it was, so like, or like, I don't know about that spot, like, you know what I mean? So it's
It
like,
was a
damn.
couple years ago, and they usually don't do hip hop there.
Exactly. And it's like, they was just like, bro, I don't know about that spot. Like, I thought they only did this music.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro, I didn't pay no attention to that. Like, if I was really thinking, I would have scheduled myself somewhere like downtown to where it's like, they've heard about it and
Put
multiple people go. Bro, some
They
shit.
would have been like, all right,
I'm out there. Right, exactly. I know exactly. You know what I mean? But it's just like knowing that shit is crazy, bro. And a lot of people don't understand, like on that grind, bro, like the smallest mistake means everything, bro. And it's craziness, bro, because like, I mean, shit, like our show went up at the fucking Catch Den.
That was a hard little spot to find. 'Cause I remember I was always on the phone being like, oh, you gotta come over here, you gotta come down there, you gotta do
but
that.
like it was good. It was good because we was like the new student center. And everyone knew where that was.
Yeah.
But it was fucked up because once you got there, it was like, this maze, where the fuck am I going? And we probably would have had more if we would have been like the new student center on the front steps. And we performed out there. It probably would have been like 400 people. But a lot of people, you know, they was just like, in the new student center, the cast stand, what the fuck is that? I ain't gonna find that. I'm not coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're, like you say, you're not gonna beat certain shit. Not Ariana Grande, bro. It's like nobody's gonna go through a struggle to find us performing. People don't really understand that part, bro. But I think that's like, I don't know. I think that's like the beauty in it, bro. Like I know I've wasted, bro. I've probably wasted close to, bro. I mean, to really think about it, bro. It's been 3 years since I sat down and made a real song and took it serious. I probably done spent at least like $70,000. At least, bro. In 3 years. Like that's that's a small house.
And that's a college degree.
Bruh. Easily.
You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, music videos, traveling places. I mean, luckily, like the engineer at the studio, luckily Steve like loves me and we were able to partner up. But I mean, even that still like mixes, mastering, just like time. Time is always money. The amount of times I've had to like call off work or miss out on some bread to just do some shit. I guess it has to be close to $70K, bro.
Oh shit! Something I was gonna say was when we were talking about venues, and you're saying they didn't even know where the borough was. So something that I've been kind of on the past couple months is that, so like in Kentucky, it's like, generically speaking, if you go out, it's probably gonna be country music. Like as far as like a live event goes. Because you go to a bar and they're playing whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're playing whatever on the thing or the
Yeah.
DJ. But when it comes to like people playing out live, it's like it's usually always country music. And even at Tin Roof, where it's supposed to be like pop, it's still like a lot of country and then pop. And Stagger In's all country. And Thursday Night Live is like primarily country.
100%.
So one thing that kind of had me thinking was like, I'm sure everyone in your friend group probably doesn't like country. Just like with mine, like most of them don't like country.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because like everyone that we grew up with and went to high school with, like you hear it all the time. Like kids would be like, I'd be like, oh, we listen to be like everything but country.
Yeah.
And you hear it all the time. Like it was almost kind of like the social thing to say, like rap and pop, that's cool,
Right.
just not country. And then sometimes they'd be like not metal.
Right.
But something that had me thinking recently was like kind of what you were saying about the borough. It's like, oh, I didn't even know that they did hip hop music there.
Yeah.
Or I
facts.
didn't even know they did hip hop music in Lexington or
Yeah.
pop music. And so something that had me thinking was like, should I amp up the marketing? Because I know that I could take 5 steps and find somebody that loves rap and loves pop. Like anywhere in Lexington, just drop me down. I can find somebody. But it's like the only people that go out to shows are people that like country because the only shows that are being done is country. So then it's like
Right.
this cycle
Yeah.
of like, oh, bro, I didn't know that they did hip hop there.
Yeah.
Or I didn't even know that that was there.
Right.
And so something that had me thinking was like, because obviously, you know, I can go to Ohio or even like some parts in Nashville or even like Indiana or obviously like New York and LA and Chicago and ATL. But I can go to those spots and like there's probably like if there's a pop show, they're gonna show up.
Right.
Just like we have friends that go to Louisville or to
Yeah.
Cincinnati for shows.
For shows,
But they don't
yeah.
go to shows in Lexington.
Yeah.
But it's like, should I amp up my marketing to get people in Lexington to come out to the pop and hip hop shows? Or should I just go, you know, to the spots where people are going out in general?
Right.
Because like, it's just obvious. Like, everyone loves pop, everyone loves hip hop, but they're not coming out to the events because we don't have them a lot.
They don't
Solely
know.
because people don't come out because they think it's all country.
Yeah.
And like most of the artists that like I like and like hang out with in Lexington are not country artists
Yeah.
or bluegrass.
Right.
Like they're hip hop, they're rap, or like they're pop,
Yeah.
or they're a mix of all of that together.
Right.
But it's like we can't do a show because everyone thinks it's country.
Yeah.
And so then it's almost like the audience isn't like a seasoned audience.
Right.
Like when they come out, they're kind of like, "What's going on?" Because like,
no, I
they're-
mean it's true.
you know what I
though.
mean?
That stuff doesn't
not used to
happen
it.
around here, you know. And it's like you're 100% right because it's like damn, like you can't, like, bro. Every time I've ever performed in another city, like, oh, bro, the engagements on my Instagram go up the next day, and I might have even forgot to say my fucking IG name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they found me, like
Yeah.
they're like Shazamming the shit, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's way different. And I mean, shit, you're right, bro. I mean, but that's like one of the things where it's like, you know, like it's costly to take that into your own hands.
Yep.
And I think that's where it hasn't. That's why it hasn't happened yet. Because like basic business strategy, it doesn't make sense to go and try to build some shit where it seems like it's not wanted.
Yeah.
But you can go anywhere else. I mean, literally, like if you think about it, it's kind of fucked up because we could easily turn it to be a hotbed because
Yeah.
an hour away in 2 directions is Cincy and Louisville.
Yep.
Then you got Nashville right around the corner.
Yeah.
You got small places throughout the state like Hopkinsville, Paducah. These places like love hip hop and stuff. Like these are like small Atlantas. It's weird. Speaking of Atlanta, you got Atlanta 5 hours away,
Yep.
Memphis 5 hours away.
Yep.
I mean, like you got everything, bro. It's literally like a circle of just like opportunities, and it's like, damn, like you could easily turn this spot into one of them spots where it's like, bro, like not only am I trying to go to Atlanta and I'm from Louisville, but I'm gonna stop through on the way because I know what they got. And you know, I think it's changing, but it's also like, you know, it's extremely costly to be a piece of that change because you know, like the clothing brand, bruh, rented out the fucking castle, bruh.
Yeah. no.
Like I don't know if people understand, like
It's a lot of
people
money.
like as y'all watch this, like the castle off of Versailles Road. I'm pretty sure the rooms go for like hundreds a night, bro. Like you get to rent out like one of the like posts. I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
one of the
get you.
columns.
Yeah.
You get to rent that shit out.
Have
Like
you been there before? I have.
I have, and that
Okay, I
shit's
haven't.
nuts.
I just
Like
know it's crazy.
yeah,
It
it's
is,
nuts.
It's crazy in there.
Like
yeah.
I went there to simply see what it's talking about because like I just wanted to act. I literally acted like I was interested, and I just went there
I'm about to
and
do that as soon as we leave.
no, for real. Like just go act like you're interested. Just go there. Just walk around, bro.
I'm
If
wear
someone
something
come,
nice. I'm gonna say my dad.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say I'm a prince or something.
bro, like whatever. Like
Prince
I
Saylor.
literally was just like, yeah, I'm interested in the ballroom, and they showed me like the inside. Everything's nice as hell. You know what I mean? So it's like he had to go and find that and capture that and pay for that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's time, money, emotion, effort.
It's
he
a
had to put
big
a lot into that shit.
Yep.
And he ended up, it was worth it.
Yeah.
But that cost so much for him, bro. I promise you, there's no way it didn't cost so much. And I know that he's doing well. His business is obviously doing great. It's a beautiful brand. But you gotta be like, that shit went up because social media, it was everywhere. We all seen a video from it. The people who were there, he picked good people from each type of person.
Yep.
I mean, he even picked like a dude that used to play soccer at UK.
Oh, I saw that.
The
Yep.
tall
He's
black
one
dude,
of the models.
bro. He was one of the models. Like smart as hell, bro.
Super smart.
You know what I mean? So like, but that cost him, bro. I mean, of course, he had a lot of people come out of friendships, but like, he had to get to a point to where he was like, we got to get the castle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that took some grinding to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know bro's life or whatever, but I know even if everything's been going good, it takes some grinding to get to a point to where you're like, all right, business is going great.
Time
Let's
for the
get the
castle.
fucking castle.
The castle.
But that's like kind of what you got to do. It's like if you're gonna do some shit. I mean, like those dudes that got the place in Rupp a couple years ago or like a year ago. I forgot.
Oh,
the
yeah,
undergrads.
yeah.
Like them boys. Like
Where
I'm
they
pretty
at
sure them
now?
boys went in debt.
Where they at now?
They probably went in debt, bro.
Do you remember their names?
Not off the top, man. They was some cool ass dudes, man. They had
they were
big
working.
hearts. They were ready for it, but like, I don't think they understood. Like, if you gonna do it, bro, you gotta get a top artist in the
That's
country.
true.
Like,
That's true.
you gotta. If you gonna do it, like, they should have did. Not to say they were wrong by what they did, but
They definitely learned. I mean,
They
they might
learned
pop
for
up next
sure.
week
You
playing
feel
at
me?
Rupp and sell it out. They might learn
easily,
from it.
what I mean? But it's like if you gonna do it, like, okay, like let's like not do that, but like let's go to Manchester and let's promote this shit for a long time,
Yeah.
and let's like put some money behind what we're gonna have, and let's offer shit. You know what I mean? We really got to go
Yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah.
Like you can't just pop up and be like, yo, we rented out the second biggest room in Rep Arena. Like motherfuckers is like, oh shit, they spent some bread.
Yeah.
I ain't going. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to that shit.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's just different. But it takes a lot. But I mean, that's part of like the beauty and what we got going here is that, people try and change it. And I think we will, honestly. I mean, shit, all it takes is one person to bust the door down. Up the road, bro. I mean, shit, up the road is going crazy. Louisville's going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And, you got people from Louisville that are getting on big platforms and they're repping the fuck out of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because if you're from Kentucky, you know that it's been a war on Kentucky for no reason when it comes to hip-hop, pop, and anything besides country.
Yeah.
I mean, anything besides country and maybe a little bit of rock.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just been a war on it for no reason. So,
And honestly, it's just us trying to get heard, too.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
just
all it
to
is.
let everybody know that, like, yo, like, it's both. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like it's chilling down here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And we're all good.
yeah, like I mean, you go like I don't think people understand. Like, you're gonna go to Keeneland, and like you gonna see like a Mercedes on 22s,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see a fucking Bentley stock.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're gonna see both, bro. And then you're gonna smell weed in the air, and
Yeah.
you're gonna see people drinking fucking Kentucky Barrel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not just like you pull up, people playing country and
Yeah. Yeah.
it
both.
ain't no hip hop around. Like the shit's
Mhm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
The shit's here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful place, bro. And you know, it's not like we not asking for like the biggest recognition in the world. Like we not asking to be fucking New York. God damn, if I came back to Kentucky and came back to Lexington, and this shit was like New York, I'd tell my whole family we were leaving.
Yeah.
But like you know, it's more here than what I guess meets the rumors. Like
Definitely.
just come visit, I guess, because you're gonna see some different shit than what you thought it was.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget that like Kentucky is supposed to be country.
I swear it's not.
You know what I mean?
It's not country, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's country, but like this is what I tell people.
It's country
like,
in the country, but in the cities, it's
yeah,
city.
like I tell people, like, bro, like go 30 minutes outside, go 30 minutes in one direction outside of majority of any city in America.
Yeah.
Till you get to the West Coast, then it's kind of just like I ain't gonna lie, the West Coast, like it seemed like such a vibe.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah.
like besides there, it's like, bro, like go 30 minutes that fucking way, bro. And tell me what you run into. I guarantee every place, bro, is damn near the same. I guarantee you gonna run into a fucking gas station with the old pumps.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? Just some shit where you're just like, where the hell am I?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it's not no different, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hella counties here though. We got the most counties than any state.
I swear, every time I go out,
120.
like they're always just saying like some new county. There's like Red County, Blue County, fucking
Bro, it's hella
Foot County.
counties.
Like I'm just like, yo, like quit making up shit.
I feel like like where I grew up, there's like 10 counties within like a 30-minute drive.
No,
That's
for
nuts.
real. There
Like-
really is.
Because you have like Prairie County, and then there's like Breathitt County, and there's Leslie County, and there's Knott County, and there's like
Bro, it makes no sense.
Floyd County, Pulaski County. It's like, what the hell's going on down
Hey,
here?
you ever went to Bowling Green? Well, shit, y'all done went to Nashville, so
We stayed in Bowling Green.
bro, next
at
time
times,
you're
too.
going, like right before you hit Warren County, there's a county I forgot what it's called, bro. But but it's so hilarious because every time I go, I get weak. Like you're driving and you hit like the county, and I promise, bro, you like go under like a bridge and you're out of the county. Like it literally says like I forgot the name, but you'll see it. It's right before Warren County. It literally says such county, and there's a bridge, and then it says Warren County.
That's so funny.
And you're just like, bro, what? The county was 10 seconds long.
I think that the counties are so intermingled. Like, whenever I was growing up, going to school, like we'd have to go through like
Yeah.
2 counties to get to. So you'd go like through Prairie County, into Breathitt County, back into Prairie County, and they're like crossed over each other.
Bro, that
It's so
stuff's
strange.
nice. I don't know how they decided that shit either. They was just like, no, listen, his farm goes to this corner, so that shit's
Yeah.
Fayette County.
He had like his daughter just scribble some lines, and then he was like,
Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah.
Bro was off that
pretty
good bourbon. Told
Yeah.
his daughter just draw him
that
out.
moonshine.
Yeah, the
was like-
shine.
Also, I feel like you don't realize how big like the state is, because like I've never even really been to like Western Kentucky a whole lot.
Yeah,
But,
that's
like,
true, yeah.
I played a show in like Campbellsville like 6 years ago, and it was like a 3-hour drive to get out there.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
like it's crazy big.
yeah, Paducah's 3.5 hours away, and I mean, I got a homie that's from there, and we went down there, and he took me down there, and this whole time I've been thinking like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I guess I went through what a lot of people go through. Like I was like Paducah County, like it's like
Yeah, like,
Paducah,
whatever.
like is that a county? I'm like
Yeah.
Paducah, what is this? I was like, whatever. I literally pulled up, bro. It was like the club was popping.
I've never
It
been
was
to Paducah.
crazy. And then
so-
like the next day, like we was at the gas station, and everybody was out in like their old schools, like posted up at the gas station. It was like a mini Atlanta. Like I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. Yeah, I've
This
never been
whole
to
time,
Paducah.
bro, they got a
Yeah.
wing stop.
Okay.
I'm like, out of all the places, the wing stop's in Paducah.
Yeah.
And this whole time, I'm like, Paducah. I
Yeah.
pulled up and it blew my mind, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
for real. 3.5 hours from
We're
here.
about to swing through Paducah now.
Yeah, you
to.
gotta pull up to Paducah, bro.
What's your favorite kind of wings?
My favorite what? What kind
Favorite
of wings? Lemon pepper buffalo.
Lemon pepper buffalo.
Yeah, there's a spot called like Daddy Rich's in Louisville. No, now listen, they're in good competition with this place here called Mimi's,
Where's that?
and it's off New Circle. It's like So you go down Limestone. What shit from
I
here?
think I've been to Mimi's. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like New Circle, like
I'm pretty sure I went there one time. Yeah.
you know where Popeyes is?
Of course.
Across that. Like literally you're like right over there. Am I
Next to
wrong?
Giovanni's.
Yeah, it's like right close to Giovanni's and
Yeah.
shit. It's like right there, bro. It's fire.
Because
They
that's
got
like wings are like
oh, bro, you gotta go in there. It's fire. I mean, I don't know if they do the lemon pepper buffalo. They probably do. I mean, they could do any flavor in the back. But like one time, like you go in there and they got like their regular menu, and then they got like the specials is like
yeah.
in like little hot pans, like cookout style. Like shit's good as hell. Like they'll have like fried catfish that day, just like in the hot pan, bro. It's, oh my god, and you'll just get whatever. One day I was just like, let me get some wings.
Yeah.
And it was just some buffalo wings, and I was like, bet, went to the park, chilling. Opened my shit up. I was like smacking the wings, bro. I was like, what? And it blew my mind because they weren't fresh. Like they was obviously been cooked earlier, kept hot. I was like, what the fuck? But Daddy Rich's is in good competition with them. But Daddy Rich's is known. Well, their top selection is the lemon pepper buffalo. So.
Is that where your favorite is? Like, is that your favorite from there?
Yeah, from there, that's my favorite wing, and that's in Louisville. And then,
because I heard Louisville's got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, they got a lot of good shit. Yeah, yeah, they do.
As far as like
they do.
Around.
Yeah, they do. They got, bro. That place got some great ass wings, man. I mean, to be real, like, they got a lot of good places to eat just in general. Like, I remember one time I just stopped at this hole in the wall Italian spot, and that shit was good.
I feel like the hole in the walls are like,
oh, bro.
Hole in the walls is where you find like some of the best shit, though.
Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah. The best shit ever. Hole in the wall. If ever I see a small and there's like an old lady in the back, like we gotta eat there.
You be like, how old is she?
Oh, facts.
Like, she's 74. Like, I'm eating here.
Facts. Is this family owned? Yes. Is the grandmother here? Yes. All right.
Yeah.
We eating here.
Yeah. The granddaughter's the host. You're like, all right, this is the spot. This is the spot.
How old are you? 13.
But
this is the spot.
She's got to not be getting paid.
Right.
Because if she's getting paid, then because if she's not getting paid, she's working just for the business, family business. So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she's not getting paid and she got her homework up too.
Yeah. She's got to be a little bit mad. She's got to be a little mad that she's there.
Yeah, you see that math homework.
Push the hell out of her chair to get up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro!
So I think it was random. I was watching a Jack Harlow interview, and he was talking about just like the food in Louisville.
Yeah,
and he was saying it was popping.
No, it is,
and it was what's popping.
Yeah, it is what's popping, bro. I love his interviews, bro, cause he like
me too.
Every time he ties that shit back to home.
Yeah,
for real, bro.
And like, it's crazy because like I know he's not like there might be a manager being like, "Yo, you should do this a little more." But I genuinely feel like he's just like he just likes his hometown, and maybe it's a little constructed like behind the scenes, like because I know like because like I love wings, but then like a manager might be like, "Yo, talk more about wings," but I already love it, but I just know that like he already loves Louisville, and there might be someone behind him say like say it more, but like the passion is true,
right?
Because he's always all the time.
Yeah. Well, see, I think it's just him because I don't see where it's beneficial to him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I just like it's kind of like Roddy Ricch like doesn't mention he's from LA. Like or California.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't really make like West Coast bops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like and for him to be like, I'm from Louisville, but like Louisville doesn't have a sound. It's kind of like, the like YG, like he's like, I'm West Coast. Why? Because like he makes West Coast music. And then you had like Pop Smoke was obviously like, I'm New York.
Yeah.
And it was New York music. You know what I mean? So it's like for Jack, it doesn't really benefit him. Yeah. I think that's why it's all genuine because it's like him talking about Louisville is really not going to help him at all.
Yeah,
like, if anything, motherfuckers be looking like, fuck is Louisville? I'm turning this shit off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Or fuck Louisville. Fuck the basketball team. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. Like, motherfuckers really be like, fuck New York.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Like, so,
Because I know for me, at least, like, when I see those interviews, like, I like that he's talking about it because it's helping us to an extent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
but not
it
even
helps
just the fact that
everyone.
not even just the fact that like it helps us. It's just cool being known for more than like what it's been used to being known.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like one of the biggest rap names, like newly, and it's kind of like he not only did it, but he's like doing it, and it wasn't even like because I feel like it can almost go like country, pop, and then rap.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of it being like a cute little like bridge from like country, then we had like a pop star, and then we had rap. It was like country, rap,
Yeah.
and it was just like that almost polar opposite of uh that progressive sound, which I would say rap is,
Mm-hmm.
and like that conservative sound that like country is,
Yeah.
and it's just dope.
Yeah. No, really.
The fact that there wasn't a bridge, it wasn't like smooth. It was just like country, and then boom, here's our rap star.
Yeah, for real.
I liked it a lot.
I mean, it's like they got a great culture down there in Louisville.
And he reps it more than Bryson Tiller. I
Yeah,
feel.
he does. And it's kind of crazy because like their culture down there is starting to be like urban, but like hyper urban. And like I kind of fuck with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's like they're taking shit to another level. Like they're like wearing different shit. Like everybody's focusing on like how they can appear and shit. Like I don't know, it's kind of different. Like they're doing the thrift shit, but like mixing it with modern shoes. And you know what I mean? Like they got like a culture down there. And it's crazy. Like nobody's mentioned it yet, but I think our culture here like is low key like defiance, bro. Like the other day, like not like defying like shit the wrong way, but
resilience?
basically like you said what?
Resilient.
Bruh, 100%, and just like relentless, defiant against like everyone who's got some power that's trying to keep us in a box.
Cause we're still trying to make a name,
Bruh.
We don't have someone over top of us.
The other day I was riding. We went out. It was my birthday weekend, and we went out, and I hadn't been out in a minute. I mean, shit, just had the kid or whatever, So
We haven't really been out either, except for shows and gigs.
Yeah, so I went out and on Short Street, right across from Creole.
Yep.
I mean,
oh, it was packed.
Packed,
bro.
dog.
It was. Hold on.
Packed.
Was this last week?
Saturday, like the 12th or some shit like that.
Hold on, because I think that was when I had a show, and it was like I had to go over there
packed,
in my car,
bro.
That whole street
Packed, and they said it's been like that. Like they said it's been growing consistently, and I said, damn, last year, like when everybody marched, like they kind of just like marched around the circle and like claimed downtown. You know what I mean? And it's not really like, to me personally, like, I feel like we're blessed in Lexington and not really have that much racial profiling go on and all that type of shit. But one thing I do see is hip hop as a culture, because that's what hip hop is. And just like as a culture, just like be like, fuck it, bro, we out here. Like, hella police was pulled up. I don't know if you've seen that. Hella police. And it's just like, it's just a statement like, bro, like we here. Like, we here, bro. Like, right down the street, like, go ahead and do that shit and stagger in. Like, we don't give a fuck. Like, that shit can stay over there, and we're going to stay over here. Like, bro, think about that strip, bro. That strip goes, and this is why it was so beautiful to me. That strip goes Creole in order, bro.
And also, real
you
quick,
turn on, it go EXO.
Whenever.
Oh, no, it's all good, but.
You just cut it whenever you want.
Okay. But it goes, like, as soon as you turn on the short, bro, it goes XOXO. Am I right? Is that the first one? XOXO,
and then
Creole,
right here.
And then it goes Elixir, and then Bells.
Bells
right there. Bro, that's hard, bro. You got XOXO, which is like everyone, but, it's kind of like a little poppy sometimes. But then you got Creole, which is like the hip hop. Then you got Elixir, which is like a perfect mix. And then you got Bells, which is everything.
I'm playing at Elixir in 2 weeks.
Bro, they do bottle service.
Do they?
Yeah.
I
might come get a
some
bottle.
Bouncers. They were like in the front because I'd never been to Elixir. I just got booked there because I was like, I heard about Elixir, and then I was like, so when like we're doing these gigs, like it's usually I'm playing to like I try to play to the younger crowd, but it's like usually people that come out are like 30s and up, so like they're older and they're white. And bro, like I'm not even about to lie, I pulled by Elixir, and I saw a couple white dudes, saw a couple black dudes, and they all walked in together. And I looked inside and I saw that it was a good mix, and I was like, I'm about to tear this place up.
Yeah,
Because
this
you know what
shit
I do?
really
Like,
hard. Yeah.
I'll be singing, but like I have a beat going.
Yep.
And so I was like, first off, like, if they like hip hop, they're gonna be like, oh, this is kind of cool.
It's kind of hard.
You know what I mean? They see like a white dude up there doing that, and then because like I'm not playing hip hop, but it's got a little bit of the elements to it. And then I was like, if they're younger, which like the crowd was kind of like they're not super old, but like they're kind of like in the middle, and I was like, they're gonna get it, like, cause like the older folk they want me to play in a band, but like the younger folk they see me like looping or doing whatever, they're like, dude, that's dope.
They're like, bro, that shit
you know
hard. What I mean? Yeah.
And so as soon as I drove by and I saw that, and I was like, I can't wait to play there because I'm about to tear it up.
Bro, it's something going on, bro. I'm telling you, I feel it in the air, bro. It's a lot of just like defiance, like, bro, we not doing that shit no more. You know what I mean? And people fucking with it, like people mixing like we knew we were always supposed to mix, bro. All of us, bro, like I told my mom, like, and she was like, boy, you don't need to be going down and marching. I only marched one night because it was the most people out there. I knew that they was gonna need help in the front, and sure enough, we got to the front. We made sure it was locked down, secured, and we made sure that everybody was in order, because that was the biggest thing. Like, make sure it's in order. My mom was like, you don't need to be marching, and I told her, I was like, Mom, like, you grew up through so much change that what you see now is like a blessing.
I see what
but
you're saying,
we don't see change. Like, she was born in a time where like the water fountains was separate. You feel me? So like when she could drink from the same water fountain as everybody else, like all of her homies and big cousins and whatever, they're all like, things getting better. Me, I've been drinking from the same water fountain as y'all for my whole life. My people's is white and black. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. So
but
when I look at
there's
levels
still
to
more
it,
work.
exactly. So when I see it, I'm like, not only is this shit stupid that we have to deal with this shit in 2020, but 2020, but like, you didn't have to deal with this shit, Mom. Like, you seen change. I ain't seen no change. All I see is dumbness. You feel me? So how do we get through that? By pushing. I feel like everybody like is tired of that shit, bro, because we all grew up playing on the same teams, doing the same shit, bro. Going and literally like, I mean, like, you just go places, you just know someone's culture is different, you just accept it and move on. And I feel like our age group, like, bro, our age group and under, like, everybody gets that shit. Everybody gets it. And that's why when I seen everybody out and shit, I was like, bro, this is it. Like, cause motherfuckers was walking from Stagger up Mill Street, you know what I mean, and peeping Creole and going to see what it was about, and then going back down underneath the pavilion, and then doing it again. And motherfuckers from Creole was popping out, mixing through, going the opposite way, and then motherfuckers was floating the bells coming back, and I was like, bro, like, we just mixing how we was always supposed to mix. What's the problem? The only problem is here, like, if it gets out of hand one time, it hurts business, because it's like, who really pays the bills? Honestly, that one night could be covered by one horse winning the Derby. You know what I mean? So it's like, who really pays the bills out here? So it's like, you got to remember that. But it's like, as long as we keep pushing, but we do it the right way, and motherfuckers keep all bullshit at the crib, like, bro, we can really change this place easy and fast. Like, I was hyped when I seen it, bro, because it could be changed easy and fast. The bullshit just has to stay home. If the bullshit stays home, bro, what can they say? What can they say, bro? Like, damn, people enjoying themselves too much? Like, like, that's what's been lacking, is like, even the fun has just kind of capped it. Like, I was drunk enough. Bro, at this moment now, like, the way this is looking, like, bro, you can go get everything you wanted in a little mile block. Not even a mile, bro. It's like a quarter-mile block.
Just a block.
That's a block.
You know what I mean? It's just a block.
You get everything you wanted, bro. And I mean, you know, it's gonna happen, but you know, it's just like, keep the bullshit aside, bro, and it'll all mix, bro. And now we got a hotbed, because now people come into everything. It's kind of like what we was talking about earlier with shows, like, that demographic is crazy. Like, it's crazy to have that much shit going on in one location. Like, walking distance. I don't know other cities like that, bro. I really don't. Like, when you go through other cities, you kind of just got, like, one or the other in certain locations throughout the
I see
city.
what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like Nashville, like Broadway, it's like country music through the whole joint. You know what I
You gotta
mean?
drive 15 minutes until you get something different. I see what you're saying.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Take
And
15 steps in Lexington. It's different.
15 steps, bro. You literally can step, bro. You literally go across one street, bro.
Yeah.
And then at the next street,
It's country, and then
you
over
get
here it's pop.
it's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. And you know, I mean, it's just like, bro, like we could capitalize for real. I think it's
Yeah.
coming though, bro. But I was watching that shit. I was hype as hell because I was like, bro, like imagine like a year of this, and you can do a show with all types of artists, and motherfuckers really come and love it, really love it, bro. Because it's what everybody wants, honestly, bro. I can't tell you how hype I got, bro, when like we started to grow up and we used to go to like parties at the different like colleges, but it would be like organized parties and it would just be like all hip hop. But then like I couldn't tell you how hype I was when I went to Cincy and we went down this one strip. It's the only other place I know. Matter of fact, it's like damn, what's it called, bro? Damn.
We love Cincy. We love
But like it's this one strip, I forgot what it's called, but like they got a mix on the strip and you get everything on the one strip. And like I was just hyped, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, I could go find like a preppy hoe over here. Like we could do this over here. We could get ratchet in here. Like, bro, we could do anything out here, bro. I could go find a dude with a banjo around the corner, and we could fucking sit there and be knee slapping. I don't give a fuck. But it's just like that shit hypes you up as humans, bro. Like that's what America is. It's a mix of cultures. It's like hype as hell. Like people come to America because they're like, damn, bro, everybody's over there. Like it's not because like they're like. I mean, a lot of it's like the American dream, but think about it. Like, that shit's portrayed as the American dream because you got, like, everybody. It's like, damn, everybody's over in America. Like, and you don't look at China and be like, everybody's in China, bro. I'm trying to go to, like, bro, if I was in another place, I would be like, bro, I'm trying to go over there. Like, bro, they got every race in the world. Like, that's hard, bro.
That's what you're saying, yeah.
That shit needs to be, implemented in our daily, but it will be.
Yeah.
For real. I just went on a long one, but that shit inspired me, bro, when I seen that. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, it's cool because hearing you talk about it is kind of inspiring me because your perspective on it is a good one, but it's also a passionate one because, like, I see what you're saying from, like, a logical standpoint. Then also I feel you on, like, the emotion. So I was like, keep on talking, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got to go.
What time is it?
My phone died, but I know it's definitely, it's probably, was it like 6:10 or something?
6:13.
6:13.
Yeah. Well, how'd you know that?
I have my phone.
Okay.
You're like, what the hell?
I got the
I was about to
connection.
say, this
Man.
dude earlier at the gym, it was like, what time is it? He was like, 12:13. Everybody looked, and they was like, it's 12:13. I was like, bro, what?
But just I guess we'll end it on anything you got out right now that you want to get checked out, and then just where they can find you. Just complete plug right now.
Man, just look up Corio, Corio, on anything, and we'll be straight. Yeah, we good. Yeah.
And just know that I want a ball today. All right, gone.